So it doesn't matter how much you thread that in. I mean, you can thread it in halfway, you can thread it all the way. We don't really care because it's a stop. It's not a measuring device or nothing like that. Don't get that idea. Okay. So once you got it screwed in a little bit, that's enough. Okay, so it's in. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring this up until it makes contact with that stop. Right there. Okay, it's made contact with the stop. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to set this to 0 or to TC. Now smack it a little bit to make sure that there's no friction in it. That's the top center right there. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse the direction of rotation until I make contact again. And what I'm really trying to do is determine what arc out of 360 degrees I have left. So when it comes back up and it makes contact, which is right there, I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to make contact. I'm going to go ahead and look. It actually makes an arc. I've got top center over here to this point. I've got about 63 degrees. All right. I'm going to smack a little bit to make sure there's no friction. We'll call it 63. Okay. So half of 63 is 31 and a half, right? Okay. So 31 and a half degrees. So all I have to do is go back up here. Until I make contact. Turn this in this situation because it's going to go that way. So what I need to do is turn it this direction until 31 and a half degrees. No, that does the wrong way. Go this way. Go this way to 31 and a half degrees, which is going to be about right there. All right, now what happens is if I take that stop out, I'll back off on it just a little bit so you can get it out. Let's see, this is like 31 and a half. Okay. So right there, he's going to go ahead and take that stop out. All right. As soon as the stop is out, we'll then go ahead and go through that. Okay. Okay, the stop is all the way out. Now all I have to do is come up like this, turn it, going forward until I get to right there. And I should be dead at top center, right at top center. Now if you want to check this, what you can do is take a better angle. You can stick down inside here, and the piston's right there. I can actually feel the top of the piston, so it's very near there. So what you're doing is you're taking that piston travel, and that's what's determining your top center. Now what we want to do, and it sounds like it's a little off, because the firing order on this, the timing on this, I think is either 22 or 24 before. So what you would do is that, again, you would come to this point about right, let's say about right there if it's 24, or right there if it's 22. Now you would go ahead and install your magnetos. All right, you've already got them pinned. These are slick magnetos. So you'd spin them until they were, I don't know what rotation it is, it's either right or left-hand rotation. It looks like it's left-hand rotation. So what you would do is you'd spin them in left-hand rotation, put the pin in, leave it in, then take the magneto, because that's at tops. That's the number one firing position on the magneto. You're timing number one cylinder. You're at 22 degrees before top center. Slide it in place, tighten it down a little bit, pull the pin out, and then adjust the magneto until the P lead. You've got the timing light connected to the P lead until the timing light shows that you have, again, points open. You have two different types of timing light. You have one that the point light comes on, and you have one that the light goes off. Depending upon what you have, then you would rotate it that direction. You stop there, then you would go ahead and tighten it down slightly, back this up, come back by 22 degrees up there on that end for your timing mark. Make sure that the light comes on to exactly that point right there. That means that magneto is timed at 22 degrees before top center on number one cylinder. Okay? Sounds good? It's really straightforward. Really very straightforward. Now to check this or cross-check this if you wanted to, when you have this side off, there's actually a plug right here on the side of the engine. And you can take that plug out, you can look inside there and you'll see the can gears. You'll see actually the can gears. Okay. And what you'll see is you'll see marks on those. And there's a yellow tooth. And that yellow tooth is the timing mark, or there's going to be actual marks. The cam actually has marks that are actually, not grounded to it, but formed into it, where it says, on one end it says like 32, and the other end it says 20, or something like that. And what happens is that from that to that is 12 degrees. And so what happens is that someplace in here is where the 22 is, and one of those teeth will be 22, or one of those marks will be they're in 2-degree increments, I think, and every tick mark is 2 degrees, and so that's how you time it.
Okay.
And you can check it. And what you want to do is you want to have the timing mark in the middle of the hole, in the middle of the window. The hole's only that big around.
Yeah.
So when the timing mark is in the middle like that, like you see it like that, that's how you would determine that.
That's the front right here? So you got to take the cowling off?
You have to take this cowling off to see it.
Right, okay.
You wouldn't have to, I suppose, but it's hard to get to. It's right there.
Right.
It's a plug right here. Right there. You see my finger? Yep. Right